Good afternoon and good morning. This is Ethan Perry from Loyalty 360, welcoming you to our Loyalty Expo Speaker Preview Series. Today we'll be hearing from some of the presenters who will be joining us at this year's Loyalty Expo in Orlando, Florida from May 20th to the 22nd. We have the pleasure of having Nate Wardell, CDP Marketing Leader at High Touch, and Nicole Pavlovich, Senior Director of Customer Marketing, Loyalty, and Personalization at Domino's. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Could you start out by giving us just a brief overview of Domino's and High Touch and the collaboration between the two of you that supports Domino's customer loyalty program?
Yeah, so our partnership is still in its infancy, I would say. We officially began our partnership about end of last year. And primarily, we at Domino's were looking for a tool that would allow marketers to develop and activate our targeted and personalized campaigns and journeys directly without us having to go through the various data and technology teams. And High Touch allows us to do that and supported us with a pretty fast integration so that we can quickly realize that value.
Awesome. Well, during May's conference, we're going to hear from both of you during your workshop session about personalization and accelerating growth with automation and AI. Can you share a little bit more about what people can expect to hear from you during the expo?
Sure. So our session is primarily focused on how we at Domino's enabled our marketing to use our data without needing to go through data teams. So with over 85% of our sales now coming through e-commerce and digital channels, you can imagine the amount of data that we have. And connecting that data for marketing campaigns was a pretty manual process, which really limited not only the number of campaigns that we were able to run, but how frequently we were able to do those. So, we had to join data that was in multiple different places, join that together and send that to various activation points. And so this required really working with several different teams and really increase the time to market. And so now what we're seeing with High Touch is that enabling the marketing teams to have that direct access to data to build audiences and campaigns, we're able to really significantly reduce that time to market, which means we can run journeys and campaigns in an always-on state versus needing to build individual quote-unquote campaigns of the week. And this faster speed to market also means that we're working with fresher data, which is so important when you're targeting and personalizing communications. And so, Nate and I are both excited to tell that story at Loyalty 360 and the partnership that we've built and the success that we're seeing.
Amazing. Sounds like it's going to be a really cool session. What are a few key takeaways that the Loyalty Expo attendees can expect to learn if they come to your session?
Yeah, I couldn't be more excited for this one. Hopefully people are going to be able to learn from the amazing work that Nicole and her whole team has done and see how they can apply it at their own organization. So specifically, there have been some great results about overcoming data delays and manual work around building campaigns. So hopefully, folks will learn from what Nicole is sharing and find ways to automate and speed up and deploy more effective, more quickly, more personalized campaigns using all of their data. Testing is a really important part of Nicole's strategy. And so hopefully that testing culture will also come through and be another really helpful takeaway for attendees. Just overall, data-powered marketing and loyalty. That's the goal here.
That sounds awesome. And it sounds like a really cool partnership, and can't wait to dive into the details with you guys in a couple of weeks during your session. Thank you both so much for coming and taking time out of your busy days to talk with us. It was great learning about the presentation, and like I said, I can't wait to learn more from you at the Loyalty Expo in Orlando.
Thank you.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Awesome. And anybody else who's listening, make sure you visit our website today to learn more about the Expo and register now so you don't miss out on expert sessions with today's top customer loyalty experts.